Good evening. I'm Joel Harrison, Artistic Director and President of the American Pianist Association. Welcome to the finals of the Classical Fellowship Awards. This process began almost a year and a half ago when we requested a call for nominations worldwide for talented young American pianists between the ages of 18 and 30. We received and worked with approximately 39 candidates, and from that, 5 were chosen for finalists. And those are the 5 pianists that we've been hearing all week long during Discovery Week. Last night you heard 3 pianists, tonight you've heard 2, and then very shortly we will hear the announcement of who our 2 new 2009 Classical Fellows will be. It's been a wonderful and inspiring journey. We're glad that you're here to be a part of that.
My name is Adam Golka.
My name is Elizabeth Joy Rowe.
I'm Igor Levchinsky.
My name is Grace Fong.
I'm Michael Kirkendall.
This year was the first time that I've really gotten to see what it was like to be a pianist.
This has been so great because everyone here has been incredibly kind and hospitable, and everyone is so passionate about piano music, which is the whole reason of the APA competition.
I really don't feel like I'm at a competition, and even if it's obsessive compulsive, I feel like I have to, jump in and say, oh, well, it's not a competition. Because if I think it's a competition, then I won't enjoy myself here. And I really am enjoying myself, so I don't want to think it's a competition.
One of the great composers, I think it was Bartók, said that competitions are for horses. And, in a horse race, it's a clear thing. The horse that comes in first is the clear winner. In art, it's not that way.
I've been in many international piano competition myself as a judge and, earlier as a participant. And this event, I just take my hat off.
So far, it's been like being at home, pretty much. Joel is great to work with. He's so fun and funny.
Normally you go in and there's 50 people and then they get eliminated by rounds, whereas this is 5 pianists that are invited from all over the country, and we get to put our personal stamp on the musical community here in Indianapolis.
I'm thrilled with the finalist every single time. This time certainly not being any exception. I think something that separates this one from some of the others is that all 5 of these finalists have really sparkling personalities.
I consider myself very privileged to come from a background of musicians. The inspiration and influence of my parents and my brother, one of my 2 brothers who is a violinist and conductor, is immense.
When I grew up in Russia, I had, your very strict Russian school teachers that you better be sure you practice, because if you didn't, you'd come flying out the room and the music would come flying after you.
Our community is vital to this organization. We have our host families who take care of these 5 finalists while they're in town, not just now during the Discovery Week, but of course all throughout this process.
Today I arrived from the airport and I showed my host family my schedule, hoping that they will feel sorry for me, and then my host family showed me their schedule, which was 5 times longer.
The host family situations are really amazing. I've been able to develop a wonderful bond with my host parents.
And the people here are just so nice, so I've had a lot of fun here.
I've had a wonderful time in Indianapolis. I love it here. My hosts are wonderful. I've had a wonderful time seeing different venues, different pianos, and meeting musicians and music lovers in Indianapolis. It's been a whole lot of fun, and it's a privilege to be part of this event.
It's really been wonderful to be here. Unfortunately, I'm sure as all of us have spent most of our time practicing, so haven't really gotten to see Indianapolis very much. But anyways, it's been fun.
Before performances, I tend not to get too nervous the day of, or even right before a concert, or even during a performance. It's the weeks leading up to the concerts that are the worst for me. It's
hard to explain what goes through my mind when I'm performing a concert. There's so many distractions from the music.
Certainly a lot of nerves and butterflies are in my stomach. I try to have nothing go through my mind, actually, because naturally my body and mind are going at 300 miles per hour, and that would definitely affect my performance.
We're pretty much trained to do what we need to do on stage is just a matter of calming your nerves, being in the right mood, communicating the right feelings. So before a performance, I try to not panic about the notes, not panic about memory, but think about the music.
He or she must play sincerely from the heart, so not just everything perfect.
It is a difficult choice to choose which two will become our new fellows. And quite frankly, I'm very glad I'm not the one who has that responsibility. So we bring in some rather distinguished musicians from around the world. Collectively, we are able to reach a decision.
It would mean the world to me. It would really be, I think, a pivotal moment in my career, in my life.
If I were chosen to be a fellow, certainly it would, give my career a boost. It would, I would have some concerts, of course, a CD recording, which is done at the end of the fellowship, at the end of the 2-year contract, and I think that'll be a really positive thing.
For me, it would really be a great opportunity to get out there and perform in a bunch of concerts over the next few years.
I'm thrilled, really thrilled to be a finalist. I've never won anything, so it's great. And to actually receive a fellowship from the APA would really validate what I've been doing.
So I guess this is the last straw that we can all put in for the finals. So I think it's kind of a test of our endurance, as well as our musicality and all of that.
5 of the contestants, I think they are names in the field of classical music, and each of them has a good future, regardless who is going to be nominated for these 2 fellowship awards.
All of these 5 finalists are people that are true artists and have something to say, and they all will have careers, I think. The 2 who are awarded the fellowship will have support, and I'm sure they will deserve it, but I think all 5 will be important artists in the future.
All of us as finalists are so pleased to be a part of APA. It's probably in my opinion, it's the best competition in the world with the most valuable prizes. The management and the opportunities that they give are so great, and the opportunity for us to really be ourselves and not be stuck in a competition setting where we have to play to a certain standard, where we get to just perform and give concerts as ourselves is really a great opportunity.